Welcome into live coverage of Day 6, the Apollo Project's New Zealand Swimming Championships, live from the National Aquatic Centre in Auckland. It's been a privilege bringing you the coverage all week. Some exciting races. We just had the men's finals a couple of hours ago. Now for 1 hour of women's finals. And joining me in commentary tonight will be Stephen Kent, 2012 Olympian. Great to have you with us again, Steve.
Thanks, Scotty.
So calling the races, we're starting with the 1500 metre freestyle. Unusually, we have 9 swimmers in this one. It probably saves a heat in the morning, and we get 9 swimmers in the final. So fastest in lane 5 this time is Caitlin Deans, alongside her Kira Allett. And Ruby Heath, she's in one of the outside lanes. Of course, she won the 10-kilometre New Zealand Open Water Champs. She's got to do a pretty good time in this to try and help her qualification for that World Open Water, doesn't she?
Yeah, as we've discussed in the boys one, there's now the both standards, so hopefully she can use her teammates to get that time that she needs for that as well.
At the top end, Caitlin Dean, she's got a time quite a bit quicker than the rest of the women in that field, and Kira Allett just under 17 minutes. It's 30 lengths to the pool. It's a decent event, isn't it?
Yeah, not one I always enjoyed too much, but nonetheless, these girls will be, getting up last night wanting to finish off their meet really well.
So that's the 1500 metre freestyle. We move then to the 50 metre freestyle, one length of the pool, and not pretty uncommon really. The two lane 4 and 5, Amy Crosby and Laura Littlejohn, exactly the same time from the heats this morning at 25.87, and Emma Godwin just 0.1 back at 26 flat. So it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, it's going to be once again down to the skills and who wants it the most probably. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I think as we spoke with Cameron Gray earlier, winning the 50 metre freestyle for the men, it's about making sure everything goes right. That start, that dive, that breakout, all that sort of thing. So hopefully, these girls have got it all ready to roll. The 50 metre freestyle for para multi-class, Dame Sophie Pascoe in lane 4. She did the World Para qualifying time this morning quite easily, and she's back for her final tonight. 200 butterfly, Helena Gasson, her first event of the night will be that one. And she's in lane 4, about a 4-second margin over Nev Tassica and Georgia Wills. That's one of 3 events she's doing tonight.
Yeah, well, she's had a big program already, so it's going to be about how she's obviously warming up on her last night to get out there and try and do her best. Big program, but I'm sure she'll do what she needs to do to become the New Zealand champion again.
She is the New Zealand record holder, her best time of 2:10. She was 6 seconds off that, but she is doing a great job this week of coming back at night, isn't she?
Yeah, that's one of probably her biggest improvements, is coming back and not just racing for herself, but racing for her team at Coast, which is really cool to see and really inspiring for hopefully a lot of swimmers out there.
That's right. We move from the 200 butterfly to the 50 metre breaststroke for the women, and Helena Gasson will have a very short break before getting straight back into it. She's in lane 4 again, and you never really see that one. Lane 4, one event after another. And this morning, quite surprisingly, 32.3, which is not far off the New Zealand record, so she must have been well warmed up.
Yeah, well, she did a PB, she was telling me earlier, so she was really excited about that. So it's going to be about how she can step up again. Can she just get another PB? That'll be awesome.
Yeah, looking at those times across that, 32.36 and 32.37 there for Leah Milner from the Coast Swimming Club. Teammates there, so that'll be an interesting one. Then the 50 metre breaststroke para multi-class, where we've got Shannon Murphy, also from Coast, in there on her own. And then we finish off with the 4x100 metre freestyle relay for women. And it's going to be the old Coast North Shore TBSS showdown in the middle lanes for that. It's going to be a good night, Steve. We'll get on with it now, the final night of the women's finals.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
So I became an IoT because I just wanted to help out the swimming community, give back, because they've always been amazing when I'm swimming.
So the reason why I became a technical official is because it's much more fun than sitting in the stand. You're right in the middle of it, you get to see all the racing, you get to talk to people and be involved in the event. It's just a great place to be.
I enjoy being a technical official because firstly it's an easy way for me to be able to give back to the sport that's given me so much. Like I've been able to go overseas with my own swimming, so it's a good way for me to be able to give back, and it's fun. I get to make new friends amongst the other technical officials, and I feel like it's also helping my own swimming because I understand the rules of the sport on a deeper level.
Why? Because you get to meet so many cool people. You get to be close to the racing, and the technical officials are a happy family. They're good. They teach you, or you learn something new every day, and I have. Over the last 20 years, I suppose, I've had some great support from other officials, and it's just fun. It's so fun, and seeing the swimming close up, that's really exciting. So please come, we want you.
Welcome back. The final evening of the Apollo Project's Aotearoa Swimming Championships 2022. I'm going to ask you to put your hands together and welcome the technical officials onto pool deck for our final session. The referee for tonight's women's finals, Jackie Forsyth from Wellington. And your starter, Ross Gillespie from Northland. Thank you, officials. Please be seated. We move to the first final of this evening's session. It is event 31, the women's 1500 metres freestyle. Introducing the swimmers to you now. Lane 9 from Howick Pakuranga, Mei Ying Reynolds. Lane 1 from St Peter's Swim Club, Milana Tapper. Lane 8 from Howick Pakuranga, Olivia Sweetman. Lane 2 from Coast Swimming Club, Lena Hamblin-O. Lane 7 from Dargaville Swim Club, Amelia Feiner. Lane 3 from Evolution Aquatics, Talita McEwen. Lane 6 from Neptune Swim Club, Ruby Heath. Lane 4 from Neptune Swim Club, Caitlin Deans. Lane 5 from Evolution Aquatics, Kira Allett.
Take your mark.
The longest event on the Olympic program, saved it all for the last night. Caitlin Deans in lane 4, Kira Allett in lane 5. And 30 laps of the pool to swim. And as we spoke about earlier, and we spoke about with Zach Reed earlier in the week, much like the 800, this is one that swimmers often break up into 3, Steve, isn't it, over 500 metres?
Yeah, they, I guess, split it up into either 3 500s or, I know helping Lena, we sort of put it into 400s and then a 300 to finish. So there's a couple of different ways there, which is interesting to see who chooses what strategy.
Just looking at some of those qualifying marks, 16:29.57 Fina A. Now Caitlin Dean's on paper 16:37.01. She's only 8 seconds away from that, 7.5 seconds. Men Ostrom at 17:04.20. New Zealand record held by Lauren Boyle in 15:40.14 back 7 years ago in 2:15. It's extremely fast time, that one. So looking to see if we can get Caitlin Deans near that Fina A or under it. Under would be nice, certainly. And looking at those splits, Steve, through the 100, it is Caitlin Deans takes them through 1:02.45, and generally, like we saw the 800, by about the 300 mark, we should see them settle into their rhythm.
Yeah, just searching for those sort of 50, 100 metre splits to try and even it up, and then you search for that rhythm, build on that, and then start lifting when they choose their attack mode.
And speaking with Zach Reed, 2020 Olympian, just on Monday night, he was talking about bringing in that kick a little bit more in this distance events. Is that something with your coaching that you've taught your distance swimmers?
Yeah, well, I guess the way with our guys, they're doing open water as well. So it's bringing in their pool swimming attributes. If we can make them faster in the 50, the 100, the 200, the 400, then they're only going to just improve everything. So, you know, it's all building blocks, especially for an age group swimmer.
So just having a look at Ruby Heath here in lane number 6. She won the 10 kilometre New Zealand Open Water in Taupo a couple of weeks ago. Steve, you and I were down there. We watched her. She was very dominant. She bided time over the first 5K. There was obviously 7.5K swimmers in that field. And then she really put her foot down and won it quite comfortably in the end. With the World Open Water Swimming Championships later this year, she's going to have to do a pretty smart 1,500 metres tonight. Around about that 17:20 would nearly secure her a place.
Yeah, I guess it's trying to impress the selectors on that. She's also improving her speed in the pool, is what they've been looking for. And the same, she was really smart at the open water. She sat with the girls who were doing the 7.5K first, and then when she picked her time around that sort of 5th lap, I think, she then took it on and said, oh yeah, I want to go out and now and take on the win towards that 10K. So really smart swimmer, so hopefully she can get the job done tonight.
Yeah, she really has dedicated herself to distance swimming and open water swimming, having moved from Capital down to Neptune in the last year and really settled into that program, coached by Kurt Crosland and Lars Humer down there. And just looking at where we're at now, we're through the 400 metre mark for Caitlin Deans. 4:18.47, 32s. What are you making of this, Steve?
Yeah, she's been holding those 32s now for those last couple of 50s. And to be honest, that kick, like you talked about before, was looking strong. She looks really, really smooth. Really enjoying watching this.
And these Neptune swimmers having the advantage of a 50 metre pool for a lot of the time down there in Moana. And that is just invaluable for a 1,500 metre freestyle to get that long course experience.
I think that what's also going to benefit her is, you know, training with Erica, training with Ruby. At certain points, certain days, someone's going to be having a good session, someone's going to be having a bad, so using their teammates to just carry on improvement regardless of how they're feeling. They're going to have to step up at some point each session to work together to be better, which is really cool.
Commentating with me tonight, Stephen Kent, 2012 Olympian in the 4x200 metre freestyle relay. And he's been back 10 years later. He's back at the National Champs again, having swum the 200 and 100 this week, supporting the Coast Swim Club with relays as well. Great to have you with us, Steve. Just correcting that time for Mare Nostrum, it is sitting at 17:24.20. So not the 17:04.20, it's 17:24.2. And let's have a look at where everyone is in the field now. Caitlin Deans leads at the 550 metre mark. And then second, it is Kira Allett. Third at the moment is Ruby Heath, just over Talita McEwen. She's in lane 3.
So a lot of these girls were down at the open water, you know, so they're all challenging to push. There's the World Junior Open Water, obviously, that we talked about with Lan in the earlier heat for the 800. Sister Lena's sort of won the 7.5K down at Topor, and then Talitha was in the 2.5K, she was in the 5K, she was in the 7.5K. So these girls have raced each other a lot, so they're going to know, you know, they're going to be wanting to push themselves to get the wins in these ones as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Steve. And just looking, let's spotlight on Kira Allett. She swims for Evolution Aquatics, coached by Mike Lee. She placed third in this event last year. And also in the yellow cap in lane 3 is Talita McEwen, also coached and swims under Mike Lee at Evolution Aquatics. Lena Hamblino, you're her coach, Steve, and she recently won the 7.5K Open Water Championships. And she needs to achieve a time around about 17:14.5 to gain selection for that World Juniors as well.
Yeah, those pool times are real challenging. So the main thing that we wanted to do was go down and win the open water. And then the next job is just how do we keep getting and improving in the pool. So, you know, this is a target meet. We've also got nags that we're really looking to try and still improve from here to nags in 2 weeks' time. So she's been doing a great job at recovery / trying to then get ready to pool swim as well. So it's really challenging for these girls, actually.
We've gone through the 700 metre mark. Caitlin Deans, we're just under halfway there. 7:36.26, still holding those 32s, creeping up into the 32 lates now, but great to see her holding those 32s.
Yeah, and Kira in second's doing a really good job. I haven't seen a 35 from her either, so she's holding her pace through those 34s. I've seen 1:33.0 from Caitlin, so she's pretty must be right on where she wants to be.
Sort of projecting ahead at the moment, so that 700 metre, no, we've just gone on to 750, but at 32.5, we're looking at about a 104 late, 105 per 100 now. So you wonder how that's going to transpose across the 1500 metre.
I'm looking along beside us and everyone's looking pretty happy, giving her the thumbs up, so she must be right on pace here. So she's looking really strong still. Rhythm's just unbelievable through the turn. Looking for efficiency. Couple of kicks off the wall, boom, straight back into her rhythm. That's really good swimming, Scott.
So 105s with a slightly faster first 100 or so. Would see around about 16:20, between 16:20 and 16:30. Just going to have to see how she holds up over the second half of this 1500 metre freestyle.
It's probably going to be a little bit down to bravery now through these that 800 to 1200 metre mark. How's that desire to want to keep maintaining those times, and what does she train for? Can she put it together on this last night?
Well, she's definitely going 16:29.57, the FINA A World Championship qualifying mark. That's what we want to see Caitlin Deans do tonight. 32.91, she's back in that late 32s, very consistent with her speed. And again, Kira Allett sitting under 35. Ruby Heath sitting in third. She's going for that 17:17, which if she carries on at this pace, she could be in the hunt for that one. Through the 900 metre mark now, 600 metres to swim for Caitlin Deans, 9:48.33. She's just crept into 33 mark territory now. She's going to have to pull it back to nearer that 33 flat, 32. Does look like she's just up the pace a little bit, up the rating here. That kick, as you said, Steve, really solid.
Well, if she's put it down into those 500 metre marks, she'll be heading towards that 1,000 metre mark at the end of this 100. So this is going to be that time where she's going to have to choose to really try and lift.
And just looking back over the field, lane 1, this is Milana Tapper. She sits in 5th. Sixth at the moment is Lena Hamblino from Coast. Over there in lane 8, that's Olivia Sweetman. And then we've got lane 9, Mei Ying Reynolds and Amelia Finer in the yellow cap in lane 7.
Got to try and get it back under these 33 splits. That was a 33.2 on that 50. 32 nines. I think everyone on the side of the pool is going to be wanting to try and help her along here, Scott.
So 10:54, 54. That 105.4 on average there.
9 laps to go now.
33.2, just starting to slip up into that 33 mark. But Kira Ellett, look at that, 34.64. She's actually brought the time down. She seems to be just increasing that speed ever so slightly over each 50. Great to see a full field here too. After the men's 800 with just 2 swimmers, a full field of 9 swimmers in this 1500 metres, Stephen.
Yeah, these girls obviously have been racing each other all week. There was a strong field in the 800 as well, a couple of heats there as well. So that's obviously a really good sort of future looking like for our distance females, and led on by Caitlin here, obviously carrying on from sort of where Lauren Boyle used to be, a range of the events. So Caitlin's obviously done all the events this week, so obviously been building towards this one.
She just looks so solid, high, nice high body position, and her rating, it's quite high, isn't it, for a 1500 metre swimmer? And that takes work, that takes preparation, and certainly a lot of endurance. Also to have that kick bubbling away in the background.
Consistency. She must turn up every day, knowing exactly how she wants to train, and then you know, on those rougher days, like I said before, having the likes of Erica to chase, and then hopefully also push along Erica, so that's going to help New Zealand as a swimming whole altogether. So they're obviously doing some really good stuff down there in Neptune. All the women are looking in really good shape from their club, and they're obviously working hard, and they're given the dividends of that.
And the turns, oh so important, just watching Caitlin Dean's underwater work there. She's getting sort of 5 to 6 metres, you can see it here. Quite a good streamline off the wall, one single kick off that wall. And when you're doing that many turns, that many push-offs, it makes a difference over this distance here.
We're getting everyone from all the clubs trying to help her along here now, Scotty, and that's what we're going to have to do. So it's a shame we can't have a full crowd cheering her on, because I'm sure that, you know, in normal times, everyone would have just been fizzing for her right now. And so she's going to have to do it herself, but she's probably trained this way, having to do that. So hopefully she can bring it through in these last couple of laps.
Yeah, I think she knows exactly what she needs to do here, but you're right. It is a shame we can't have the crowds here this week with the COVID restrictions, but hopefully that'll be lifted soon. We'll be back to full crowds here at the National Championships. And let's look back. Kira Ellett about 50 metres behind. Kira Ellett coming into the 1300 metre turn with 200 metres left to swim. And this will be quite telling here, 33.13. She's starting to bring that back a little bit. Let's have a look at the last one, 33.40, just creeping up. 14.13.90, about a 106, 107 hundreds at the moment. She'll probably bring it home in 105. So add those two together. I always like to try and work it out from here. My brain's working too hard, I can't do it. But hopefully we'll see about 16.25, 16.30. I think we're on track. Gary Francis giving us the thumbs up. That's the sort of pace we're on at the moment. He's rubbing his hands. He's getting a little bit nervous here.
Just sort of have a creepy look at how many laps to go. So that's obviously going to be a little motivating factor for her. So we've really got to get behind her on this. And even at home, you know, just really get behind it. It's awesome. Some really good swimming.
Absolutely, be great to go in at a high here. Caitlin Deans, she's had some good performances this week, but some that haven't quite met her expectation. But this one here, maybe it's all been saving up for this moment. The 1500 metre freestyle, she's going to try and get this World Championship FINA A qualifying mark. Comes into the bell now. Caitlin Deans turns with 100 to go. 33.7.
Really good kick off that wall, though. She's obviously pretty motivated to just finish this one, Scott, which is probably when you hear that bell, that desperation. Yes, let's go.
15:21, we bring her home in a 1:07, 1:06. We're easily under that 16:29. Something's going to have to go horribly wrong to get under this, not get under this now. Caitlin Deans with 60 metres left to swim. She's coming in, she's well out on her own, more than a length in front of Kira Allett, who's working hard in second. Ruby Heath is sitting in third. Kira Allett gets the bell. It's Caitlin Deans bring it down for the last 50 metres.
She's picked up her leg drive, she's picked up her rating, Scotty. She wants it pretty bad. Everyone on the poolside wants her to get it as well. This is a really special swim.
16:13, 16:14, the clock ticks over. I don't want to jinx her, but I think she's got this in the bag. 16:21, 22, 23, 24. She goes for the wall. Caitlin Deans will qualify for the World Championships. 16:27, 34. What a performance. The big smile. She's absolutely wrapped, as she should be. Having to do that quite on her own, really. More than 50 metres in front of the next swimmer, Kira Allett, as she comes down her final 25. Let's see what time she can do. On paper, Steve, 16:59.17 here. She's just over that, not far off her best. Kira Allett from Evolution comes in for the silver. Well done to Kira.
Just looking at Ruby Heath coming here with 25 to go.
Not quite going to get that 17:20, but she is comfortably going to take the bronze here at 22. Distance swimmers can go well into their 20s, late 20s, early 30s distance swimmers. She's got a big future ahead of her. Ruby Heath takes the bronze. Talita McEwen will take fourth, and fast finishing here in lane one is Milana Tapper. She comes in for fifth. And some good times there. Milana Tapper, 18:09 on paper, 17:48. So looking across the rest of the field, some good PBs coming through here.
Yeah, that was really impressive by Melina there. That was a really strong finish in that last 500 by her. So some really good pacing going on across the board from all the women in this race. Well done.
And in comes Lena Hamblin-O at 18:11. And in lane 8, that's Olivia Sweetman is finished. 18:15. And in comes Mei Ying Reynolds and Amelia Finer to finish our 1500 metre freestyle for the women. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're here poolside with Caitlin Deans, your newest World Championship qualifier. What a moment, Caitlin, on the last night. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a pretty tough race on the last night, but I couldn't be more happy. I'm absolutely wrapped.
Must have been hard to wait the entire week for your main event. It's obviously something you've worked so hard for, but to keep the nerves and sort of be ready for this last night.
Yeah, I've been really lucky. I've always struggled a lot with nerves, but I've had some great help with Nat Fraser and my coaches down in Dunedin. So tonight was just about controlling those nerves and letting the training show. And I've had lots of other events most days apart from yesterday just to focus on. So I haven't really had the chance to think about this 15 too much.
I was commenting to Stephen Kent about your rating the entire way through and your kick, which obviously is something you worked on, but to keep that rating and keep the sort of 4 to 6 beat kick going the whole time must take some real work and preparation.
Yeah, they train us pretty hard down in Dunedin, but the kick just really helps with my stroke. It helps keep it balanced, so it more comes naturally. It's not too much effort in the kick. It's not working really hard those legs. But yeah, my rating's been something we've really worked on. We try and keep it up. I sit better in the water with it at that rate, so just maintaining that rate was really important throughout the race for me, just because that's what keeps my pace up.
And your teammates down there, obviously, you know, you've got 3 or 4 top long distance freestylers there to keep you, pushing you along in training. It must be wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, we're so lucky down in Dunedin. We've got a massive squad and everyone's really supportive of one another. We're really lucky to have the uni down there too, so we get a lot of the swimmers that have been racing here race for their home clubs, but they train with us. But yeah, we're super lucky. We've got a big bunch of people to train those long kilometres with.
One final question for you. So 16:27, 2 seconds under that world mark. Is that where you thought, you know, in terms of how you felt in the water, where you thought you might finish?
Yeah, I mean, the race felt hard from about the 400 metre mark, so it was just really pushing through. And yeah, I didn't really know what time I was swimming in the race, but I knew that I've been training really hard at home, so I knew that was something I'm capable of.
Well, congratulations, Caitlin Deans, the women's champion in the 1500 metre freestyle.
Thank you.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back. We go from the longest event to the shortest event, event 32, the final of the women's 50 metres freestyle. Introducing your swimmers. In lane 1, from North Shore, Summer Osborne. Lane 2, from Coast Swimming Club, Madison Kidd. Lane 3 from Hedatonga Sun Devils, Emma Godwin. Lane 4 from Coast Swimming Club, Amy Crosby. Lane 5 from St Paul's Swim Club, Laura Littlejohn. Lane 6 from Coast Swimming Club, Zoe Pedersen. Lane 7 from TBSS, Liv Peebles. Lane 8 from Swim Timaru, Eva Borkowski. Look at the middle lanes here. Godwin in 3, Crosby in 4, Littlejohn in 5. All the action. It'll be under 26, that's for sure. Halfway down the lap, Amy Crosby's got the head buried deep. Laura Littlejohn already taken a lead at 25 metres. Littlejohn, Emma Godwin's right there as well. Emma Godwin might get it from lane 3. Littlejohn or Godwin, they're going to go to the wall. Littlejohn gets it just by 8/100ths of a second. Amy Crosby shut out into bronze. What a great race from 3 and 5. (25.70) for lane 5's Laura Littlejohn. Steve always pretty furious, going well out there in lane 8 too. Eva Borkowski, she was going well at the halfway as well.
Yeah, that was a really interesting race. It looked like the lead changed a lot through, so those girls obviously putting the heat on through that middle part of the 50, and it came away with the win there. That was really awesome.
Here with Laura Littlejohn, congratulations, another title for you. That one was a tight one. That was close and you got it, well done.
Yeah, Thank you. I don't really notice how close some of those races are, especially at the 50. You don't really want to be like looking around at the other athletes. So I saw the replay at the end of the race, and only then did I realise how close it actually was.
Yeah, and I think really it was 8/100ths of a second. Emma Godwin in second from lane 3. So it's good you weren't looking. It was good that you were concentrating on that final 10 metres, because that's what got you there.
Yeah, something we've been working on the back end of my races. I think that showed in the 100 yesterday. Just trying to work on getting that front end a little bit better.
And for some of those budding sprinters watching at home, perhaps, that tactic for the 50 freestyle, how many breaths do you do in the 50?
I take one breath, so this morning took it a little bit too early, and then I was lacking a bit of oxygen at the end of the race, so for tonight I wanted to take my breath a few strokes later so I could finish stronger.
And it takes a little while to just do one breath in a 50, doesn't it? Takes a little bit of experience.
It does, definitely.
Well done. Round of applause for Laura Littlejohn, ladies and gentlemen, 50-metre freestyle champion. We move now to event 112, the 50-metre freestyle for women para-multi-class. Introducing your swimmers in lane 3 from Coast Swimming Club, Shannon Murphy. Lane 4 from QE2 Swim Club, Dame Sophie Pascoe. Lane 5 from Te Arawa Swimming, Siobhan Terry. Away we go, a World Para qualifying mark this morning. Out she comes out of the blocks really quickly. Sophie Pascoe coming down in lane 4. Siobhan Terry from Te Arawa Swimming in 5. A 29.37 this morning. Steve, let's see if we can get her through to a low 29 or 28 here.
Yeah, I'm sure Sophie's main goal here is to just go faster in the heat than the heat, so see what she's got on this last finish.
29.11, so she's gone 0.2 quicker this afternoon, this evening I should say. And Siobhan Terry, 34.18, that's an improvement from this morning as well. Let's check in on Shannon Murphy from Coast. Swimming in disability class S6. 51.66, that's a 2-second improvement as well. She's stoked with that. Well done to all of our para swimmers in that event. We'll catch a word with Sophie Pascoe shortly.
Sophie, all class on her dive there, knows exactly how to do it, controlling the breath as any experienced 50 freestyler does, so strong finish.
Congratulations, Sophie, on another win, 29.1, 0.2 faster than this morning. It's always about going faster, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. It's always the goal as an athlete to go faster at night for a final swim. I would have liked to have gone a little bit faster, but hey, there's a lot to work on, which is always great to take away from this meet and put it into, obviously, the 100 coming into Com Games.
Your training environment in Christchurch, there's been a bit of a pressure on pool space down there, but you've got a good space to train down there, and are you training with other people in the pool? Is it just you in the lane?
Yeah, we're really fortunate enough to be training at Aquagym at the moment, and yeah, we train with the likes of Andrea Hewitt and Maya Graham, and there's a few of us, so it always makes for an enjoyable session as well when you have others around you.
Well, fantastic. Nice to have you at the championships this week, Sophie. All the best for the Commonwealth Games coming up.
Thank you, and thanks to Swimming New Zealand as well for being able to get this meet going for all of us this year.
Nice work. Sophie Pascoe, the winner of the 50-metre freestyle para multi-class. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, event 33, the final of the women's 200 metres butterfly. Introducing the swimmers to you now in lane 8 from Evolution Aquatics, Zoe Wilkinson. In lane 1 from Capital Swim Club, Jenna Ralston-Larking. Lane 7 from North Shore, Ruby Matthews. Lane 2 from Neptune Swim Club, Esme Patterson. Lane 6 from United, Grace Spake. Lane 3 from Pirates, Neve Tassaka. Lane 5 from Pirates, Georgia Wills. Lane 4 from Coast, Helena Gasson.
Take your mark.
Beautiful dive there by Helena Gasson, the New Zealand record holder. And Steve, I got that wrong. It was 2:09.84, Helena Gasson's New Zealand record. And when looking at that FINA A time, even faster than the New Zealand record, just shows the calibre of 200 metre butterfly women around the world.
Yeah, it's obviously a really strong event, and Helena's been, you know, a dominant force for us in this event for a while now. And you know, it'll be interesting to see what she can do tonight.
100%. Olympian number 1273, Helena Gasson, coached by Michael Weston and Coast. And what I've been impressed with, just the sheer number of events Helena Gasson has taken part in this week.
Yeah, being an IMA, she's looking obviously to keep improving every stroke, and what she's obviously taken away from Europe in the ISL there of backing up, and that's coming to fruition here for Coast and Helena herself, always looking for those improvements.
So glides into the first 100, 1:02.61. That is about 2 seconds faster, I think, than the 100 this morning from memory. So she goes through 33.64. If she keeps that 1:07, we're looking at about a 2:10 to 11 if she can hold on to that pace.
It'll be about building through this third 50 now, being a little bit brave going into this turn, getting the touch right so she can then back it up with her really good underwater to set up for her last lap.
Looking back to second place at the moment, I think it is lane 3. This is Neve Tassaka. She had a great heat, the 16-year-old, only 16 years of age, 11 years, I should say, junior to Helena Gasson. Georgia Wills, the 18-year-old from Pirates, in lane 5. Doing well out there is Ruby Matthews in 7 also, and lane 2, that's Esme Patterson. 25 metres to swim for Helena Gasson, still looking strong. Good push from the kick back there.
Really good rhythm here by Helena on this last 50, just doing it for her teammates, just wanting to finish. Very skillful.
What a swim, 2:12.03. And Ruby Matthews, no, it's going to be Esme Patterson Esme Patterson takes the silver. Ruby Matthews takes the bronze. The outside lanes have got onto the podium. And Esme, big gasp and delight of getting silver in that event. 2:17.94, but 2:12.03 for Helena.
Yeah, that was just a really skillful race, Scott. I think she went out after it. Third 50 still built, and then that last 50 was just about maintaining her hip drive, so then she could get a nice clean finish. Yeah, well done, Helena.
And now she will turn her attention to the next race, the 50 metres breaststroke. But before that, we'll have a word with her. We'll try and make that as long as interview as we can to give her a little bit of a rest.
You're a nice man, Scotty.
You're a hard-working swimmer, Helena. I don't think there's hardly been an event you haven't taken part in this week. Congratulations. What a demanding event, the 200 butterfly. And you look so good out there, 2:12. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. I was honestly surprised to turn around and saw that my last 50 was faster than the third. I was not expecting that, especially after the week that it's been. But yeah, hey, what can I say?
What I've been impressed with is your coach, Michael Weston, shaving his beard, which is a very, very big deal, I hear. I've almost never seen the man without a beard. So that must mean you're doing something pretty right this week.
Yeah, he promised me that if I did all my races, he would shave. So thank God I did all my races.
The big question, though, is there a better-looking man with the beard or without the beard?
I prefer without the beard.
Oh, there we go. Congratulations to Helena Gasson, national champion, 200 metres butterfly, another title to your name. Well done.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Halberg Foundation, I'm delighted to be here today with Erica Fairweather. Erica was the winner of the Sky Sport Emerging Talent Award, which was initially presented at the ISPS Handa Halberg Awards in February. Unfortunately, Erica was unavailable, so we're delighted to take this opportunity today to present you with this award. Can I say that you're in very good company? Previous recipients include Eliza McCartney, Campbell Stewart, and Lydia Coe. You came to real dominance in the Tokyo Olympics. You were the youngest team member at 17 years old. Going into the Olympics, my understanding is you were ranked 22nd, and then after an epic swim, you were ranked 4th going into the final. From afar, New Zealanders watched you and were extremely proud. So on behalf of the Halberg team, we'd like to present you with the Sky Sport Emerging Talent Award. Congratulations.
I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's gotten me to where I am today. It's been a massive effort from everyone, not just myself, so I'm really thankful for all the work that's gone on behind the scenes.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Midway through the women's finals, here with Stephen Kent commentating with me tonight. It's been an exciting one so far, 1500, 50 metre, and then we just had that amazing 200 metres butterfly.
Yeah, some really awesome finishes to a long week for these girls. You know, Caitlin and Helena have done a lot of events, so it's really cool to see that they can still step up, and I think that's a really good thing for New Zealand swimming, that, you know, come 6-day meet, which is what happens overseas, that we're still doing the job.
And very unusual for these swimmers to have such a tight turnaround. This would never normally happen. Obviously far more events in the program, but comes down to the top 2 inches, really doesn't, not enough time to flush those muscles out. Certainly not after that 200 butterfly. She's going to really have to dig deep.
Yeah, well, she probably gets 25 to 50 metres swim down and then us having a yarn just to give her that extra 2 minutes. But now it's going to come down, like you say, to that top 2, the mental, how good you pull out. All those skills are going to be, that you've practiced over and over, are going to be more important. So it should be an exciting 50 breaststroke.
And this 4x100 metre freestyle relay, you know, a few of the swimmers in there, certainly from Coast. But how do you think these teams are going to go? North Shore, TBSS, Coast?
Very biased.
You are biased.
But the Coast girls have obviously done a great job this week with Helena leading them, and then some of our younger girls stepping up, and it's really cool to be a part of that at the Coast Swim Club, and all training with them at Northern Arena and getting to coach some of the younger girls as well. It's a really positive environment at the moment, so really thankful that Northern Arena and Coast Swim Club working together makes it really strong.
Now the club's competition, Steve, it's never been closer, and Coast, who historically have never been anywhere near the leaderboard, looking very strong this week.
Yeah, it's been a goal since myself and John about 6 years ago joined Northern Arena and the Coast Swim Club, and sort of, I guess, a pipe dream, but it's just been building and growing with our Learn to Swim program all the way through our age group and development ranks, and it's pretty cool for myself as a coach and athlete to do it with 2 really awesome coaches and my best mates, Michael and John. So it's a really cool team, community, family vibe, and really enjoyable.
Well, thanks. That'll conclude our little break to give these swimmers a little bit more time before the next event, the 50 metre breaststroke. So we'll be back to the action very shortly.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
We introduce now the swimmers in event 34, the women's 50 metre breaststroke final. Lane 1 from TBSS, Lanahay Connolly. Lane 2 from Coast, Zyleka Pratt-Smith. Lane 3 from Porirua City Aquatics, Bronner Ryan. Lane 4 from Coast, Helena Gasson. 5 from Coast, Leah Milner. Lane 6 from Pukekohe, Mackenzie Breers. 7 from TBSS, Lucy McKinnon. Lane 8 from Phoenix, Rebecca Wilkins. So here we go, Helena Gasson once again in lane 4, this time 50 breaststroke. Steve, that was a pretty good start from her.
Yeah, once again, like I said, skills in this breaststroke. So now it's going to come down that last 10 metres in the leg drive, Scott.
Helena Gasson leads them with 15 metres to go. Bronner Ryan challenging in lane 3. Leah Milner, her teammate, pushing hard. But Helena Gasson's going to get there again for another title. 31.91. Fantastic time. Second to the wall was Bronner Ryan. Third will go to Leah Milner. And that's a Mare Nostrum time as well, under 32.31.
Yeah, once again set up by a really good start there, Scott. You know, power off, smooth through the dive, really good pull out, break out, and then timed her finish well.
She did time her finish. So important in breaststroke not to have the half stroke, which can cost you. Well, we've broken lots of records tonight. This is the fastest I've had the same swimmer back for an interview. 2 races in a row. Well done, Helena.
Thank you. I'm absolutely blown away by that. I'm a bit shocked.
Because that was a PB this morning, wasn't it, after your 200 fly heat, and now you've gone under 32. Is that the first time?
Yeah, my PB was like a 33 mid before this. So yeah, massive PB, but then again, like, in training, I've been going low 31, so not that surprised. It would be nice to do it fresh and see what's actually in me.
What surprises me that you've got the back end, but you've also got the sprint. So how do you manage that? Because often you have to forego one for the other.
I guess just doing the 2 a.m, you got to train for everything. You got to have the front end to be able to go out like you are sprinting, but still be able to come home. So yeah, we just train every stroke and we do power and endurance on every stroke.
Well, congratulations. I'll give you a little bit of time to get in that pool before the relay. I heard you going last, give you a little bit of extra time. So all the best for that.
Thank you.
Next up is event 122, the women's 50-metre breaststroke para multi-class. In lane 4, Coast Swimming Club's Shannon Murphy. Shannon Murphy swimming on her own, but that won't bother her. She'll be into it. Now Steve Kent, one of the coaches at Coast Swimming Club. Shannon's got quite a few interests in sport, doesn't she?
Yeah, other than swimming, Shannon's also really top in athletics in her para multi-class as well. So I believe she does discus and shot put as well. So, and then obviously probably some running as well. Shannon's really strong in her legs, so that's why we sort of tend to head towards this breaststroke event. And hopefully, like I talked to her in the morning, it's about driving through this 25 to 35 metre mark right now.
There she comes. Let's look at the time. 1 minute .55 is what we want to try and beat. The New Zealand record for this class held by Rebecca Dubber. It's 53.70. Coming into finish. Good strong rating all the way down the 50. She touches just under the win at 58.91. Great job for her.
Yeah, that was a really good improvement from this morning's heat, so Shannon will be really happy with that. Like I talked about, she really focused through that leg drive on that last part, so really proud of Shannon for that race.
Well done, Shannon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that looked like a good time too, was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a PB, if not close to it.
You had a minute down this morning. That was your heat, so you went 58. It was a great job. Your rating was really good, the whole 50. And Stephen Kent, one of the coaches from Coast, said he wanted you to really concentrate on that first 25 to 35 metres, and it looked like that's what you did.
Yeah, my basic goal was just to send it. Well, that's pretty much been my strategy the whole time. But yeah, I tried my best to keep my rating good, keep it strong, because I knew after my 53, my legs would be burning and everything like that, so I tried as best as I could. I mean, I dedicated this race to my granddad, who died when I was 7, so I dedicated to him, so I wanted to make sure I did him proud.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Steve tells me you also do some athletics.
Yes, I got named in the Oceania team on Thursday for it, so I mean, I try to juggle 2 sports. It's getting very difficult at the moment, but I love them both the exact same, and it's going to be a mission to choose between the 2. But I'm still interested in swimming, still trying to keep both going and see how far I can get in both.
You've got such a positive attitude, Shannon. I love it. Congratulations, Shannon Murphy, ladies and gentlemen, the 50-metre breaststroke para multi-class winner. Welcome back to the final event of the week. Event number 40, the 4x100 metre freestyle women's club relay. Introducing the teams to you now. In lane 2 is North Shore Swimming Club B team, Savannah Eve Martin, Caitlin Cook, Duyong Kim and Mika Herbans. Lane 6, Coast Swim Club B team, Zyleka Pratt-Smith, Leah Milner, Lena Hamblin-O and Mia Stanley-Hunt. Lane 3 is TBSS Central City Swimming, Amelia Bray, Tess Winneray, Liv Peebles and Lanahay Connolly. Lane 5, North Shore Swimming Club, Summer Osborne, Gabrielle Doyle, Ruby Matthews, Zoe Crawford. Lane 4, Coast Swimming Club, Amy Crosby, Zoe Pedersen, Madison Kidd and Helena Gasson.
Take your mark.
Amy Crosby in 4 for Coast, Summer Osborne, the champion 16-year-old for North Shore, Amelia Bray, lane 3 for TBSS. Away they go, the first 100, 2 lengths to the pool each.
Really good start by all the girls here on that one, so they're all probably already raced either the 50 or one of the other races, so it'll be interesting to see if they can back it up, just like some of the boys had to do in the earlier afternoon.
That's right, Summer Osborne takes them through in lane 5. She wants to get the North Shore team off to a good start. Amy Crosby needs to try and stay with her. Really good start by Summer Osborne here. Be interesting to see her split. This is can be a registered 100 metre freestyle time, this one. 57.36. North Shore got a nice handy lead here, Steve.
Yeah, that was a really good start. Just what they're going to need, obviously, with the likes of 3 girls who been in the A final of the 100 free and 50 free leading off for Coast, and then Helena then to back it up. So it's going to be a really strong team to beat.
Tess Winneray in for TBSS, Zoe Pedersen in for Coast, Gabrielle Doyle in for North Shore, Leah Milner in for Coast B in 6, Caitlin Cook in for North Shore Swimming B in 2.
Yeah, this is playing out to be a really interesting race here. This is Zoe Pedersen. She's 14 years old. She'll be trying to chase it down. She's got a really strong finish. Well, it's closing up now, Scotty. This is getting good.
This is going to be a good finish here. Helena Gasson probably didn't want any pressure on her, but she's going to get it all the same. And into the water goes Madison Kidd for Coast, Liv Peebles for TBSS and for North Shore. Ruby Matthews straight off her turn to butterfly 10 to 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, and then we got Maddie Kidd, who was in the 50 free and 100 free, so this could be a really tight second 50. See what Ruby's got after that 2 fly. So
Madison Kidd starting to make some ground on Ruby Matthews. They turn almost together. At the moment it is lane 3, TBSS's Liv Peebles that is in 3rd. Now Coast take the lead. 25 metres left to swim in this 3rd leg of the 4x100 metre freestyle relay. Zoe Crawford lining up for North Shore, Helena Gasson for Coast, Linahay Connolly for TBSS.
Nice easy transitions there for Helena. This is going to be tight. I like it. I like it.
It is going to be tight. Might see a little bit of a tiring here of Helena Gasson, but she hasn't showed much of a hint of it. Her best time in the 50 breast straight after a turn of butterfly. Who would have thought?
Really good test for young Zoe as well, to see if she can utilise the fact that she knows Helena can do it, and then she can back herself to actually take one of our best swimmers on.
I don't think she's going to be caught from here. Helena Gasson, a true competitor, coming down the final lap. She's going to win it for Coast. North Shore's going to get the silver here.
She's done a really smart job there. She really tried to lift her rating in that 3rd 25 there, and that just put the heat on Zoe. And a really strong finish here for Helena for the finish.
What a superb win for Coast Swimming Club. North Shore take the silver. TBSS will take the bronze. Coast Swimming Club B will take the 4th place. North Shore B 5th.
Really good way to finish the national champs here. That's what it's been like all week. Some hard, tough racing and some really gritty stuff by all the athletes. So really awesome.
As you say, Steve, what a great way to finish. And I want you to give an extra big applause for our technical officials who have been in this pool for the last 6 days, pretty much hardly leaving the place. They've done a wonderful job. Thank you to all our technical officials. And we'll be seeing them in Wellington for the national age groups in just over a week's time. We'll get a word with the Coast Swimming Club team. Well, what a night. Not sure if you've got any more breath left, Helena. Amy, come and tell us. We're going to pull you up. You're going to get on the mic and tell us what this means for Coast Swimming Club.
Well, I think it was just a great way to end the meet with another relay win. I think we were hit on points of North Shore, which is like the first time in I think like 25 years. So it's just great like that we've created our little own thing. And we're really just kind of starting off big, yeah.
You've got a wonderful group of men and women at the club now. It seems to be getting bigger by the month up there. Is it just a case of success, spreading success? People want to be with the Coast Swimming Club at the moment?
Yeah, I think the environment we've created within our club is just really special. And like we have Michael and John are just such amazing coaches. And yeah, I think culture of like success and just enthusiasm and positivity has really kind of contributed to what we've got up here. So.
Well done to the whole team. And Helena, you wanted to say a few words?
Oh yeah, I'll go this one. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Northern Arena and to Michael, John and Steve. 4 years ago, Michael and myself started this club, or this squad, and we never thought that it will grow to what it has during my career, so it's really awesome to see like this bunch of girls and all the guys that we've got as well. And yeah, just a massive thank you to Michael and to Northern.
A nice tribute to the club. Well done, ladies. A superb effort and a great way to end the National Championships this week. Enjoy the evening, enjoy some rest before getting straight back into the work in the next few weeks. Well done.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
So I became an IOT because I just wanted to help out the swimming community, give back, because they've always been amazing when I'm swimming.
So the reason why I became a technical official is because it's much more fun than sitting in the stand. You're right in the middle of it, you get to see all the racing, you get to talk to people and be involved in the event. It's just a great place to be.
I enjoy being a technical official because firstly it's an easy way for me to be able to give back to the sport that's given me so much. Like I've been able to go overseas with my own swimming, so it's a good way for me to be able to give back, and it's fun. I get to make new friends amongst the other technical officials, and I feel like it's also helping my own swimming because I understand the rules of the sport on a deeper level.
Why? Because you get to meet so many cool people. You get to be close to the racing, and the technical officials are a happy family. They're good. They teach you, or you learn something new every day, and I have. Over the last 20 years, I suppose, I've had some great support from other officials, and it's just fun. It's so fun, and seeing the swimming close up, that's really exciting. So please come, we want you.
Well, the final part of tonight's coverage will be the medal ceremony. And we're waiting on Laura Littlejohn to make her way down to the ceremony area. And the first award we'd like to present this evening is the New Zealand Swimming Alumni Emerging Swimmer of the Year 2021. And it's going to be presented by David Jack, the chair of the New Zealand Swimming Alumni. And David will also be presenting the medals for the women's finals this evening. Now, the Emerging Swimmer of the Year will be presented with the Norma Williams Cup and awarded with the Don Stanley Scholarship, valued at $2,000 to continue supporting their training and travel. And the Emerging Swimmer of the Year 2021 goes to Laura Littlejohn from St Paul's Swimming Club. New Zealand Swimming alumni will be awarding scholarships to swimmers to assist with the cost of international competition. Application forms are on the New Zealand Swimming alumni website, closing Thursday night. So just a reminder, the New Zealand Swimming alumni will be awarding scholarships to swimmers to assist with the cost of their international competition. Application forms are on the New Zealand Swimming alumni website, closing this coming Thursday night. We move now to the medal ceremony for the women's 1500 metre freestyle. Bronze medalist in 17:35.04 from Neptune Swim Club, Ruby Heath. Silver medalist 17:06.72 from Evolution Aquatics, Kira Allett. And winning the gold medal in a World Championship qualifying time of 16:27.34 from Neptune Swim Club, Caitlin Deans. Medal ceremony sponsor is All Proof Industries. The next medal ceremony is event 32, the women's 50 metres freestyle. Third place in 26.01 from Coast Swimming Club, Amy Crosby. Silver medalist in 25.78 from Heretatonga Sun Devils, Emma Godwin. And winning the gold medal in 25.70 from St Paul's, Laura Littlejohn. Next event is event 121, the women's 50 metre freestyle para multi-class. In third place in 51.66 from Coast Swimming Club, Shannon Murphy. Silver medalist in 34.16 from Te Arawa Swimming, Siobhan Terry. And winning in a World Para qualifying mark of 29.11 from QE2, Dame Sophie Pascoe. We'll move to the 50 breaststroke now, event 34, the women's 50 metres breaststroke. In third place in 32.52 from Coast Swimming Club, Leah Milner. Silver medalist 32.50 from Porirua City Aquatics, Bronner Ryan. And winning in 31.91 from Coast, Helena Gasson. Move now to the medal ceremony, event 122, the 50 breaststroke for women, para multi-class. And the winner in the gold medal time of 58.91 from Coast is Shannon Murphy. Moving to event 33, the women's 200 metres butterfly medal ceremony. The bronze medalist in 2:18.93 from Pirates, Neve Tassaka. Silver medalist 2:17.94 from Neptune Swim Club, Esme Patterson. And winning the gold medal in 2:12.03 from Coast Swimming Club, Helena Gasson. The next ceremony is the event 40, the 4x100 metre freestyle women's club relay. Bronze medalist in the relay goes to TBSS Central City Swimming, Amelia Bray, Tess Winneray, Liv Peebles and Lanahay Connolly. Silver medalists, North Shore Swimming Club, Summer Osborne, Gabrielle Doyle, Ruby Matthews, Zoe Crawford, 3:55.38. And winning the gold medal is Coast Swimming Club, Amy Crosby, Zoe Pedersen, Madison Kidd, Helena Gasson. Well done to all of our relay swimmers there. We are now going to recognise the most outstanding performance at the 2022 Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships to win the Harold Petit Trophy. It goes to Cameron Leslie for the world record in the 50 metre freestyle para multi-class. And we're just showing some footage here of Cameron Leslie coming in for that world record at 32 years of age. Congratulations to Cam. The next award or trophy we are going to present is for the top club. Let's go from top 10. 10th club, Mount Eden Swimming. 9th, Hamilton Aquatics at 203 points. TBSS, Central City Swimming, 224. Pukekohe, 7th equal, 224. 6th, Evolution Aquatics Tauranga, 244. Neptune Swim Club, 5th, 300. 4th, Te Arawa Swimming, 313. 3rd, Capital Swim Club, 382. 2nd, North Shore, 823. And the winning club, Coast Swimming Club, with 1,003 points. For the first time ever, Coast Swimming Club have won top club at the National Swimming Champs. And they will all come up to accept that award. John Gatfield, Michael Weston, Stephen Kent, the 3 coaches at Coast Swimming Club. And the swimmers joining them on the podium. The sea of red, including Tegan Farrs here. And we will keep the Coast Swimming Club there, right where they are. The Yoldhurst Shield is awarded to the top region at the 2022 Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Champs. And the winning region is Auckland. And Coast can accept that on behalf of the Auckland region and any other Auckland swimmers that would like to join them on the dais. This is the Yoldhurst Shield, top region at the National Championships. We'll be back after this break for final words of this New Zealand Swimming Championships.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Well, that concludes 6 days of fantastic racing here at the National Aquatic Centre in Mairangi Bay in Auckland for the Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships. It's been my pleasure to call the races and chat to the winners over the week. Some world records, New Zealand records broken, qualification marks for a number of international competitions later in the year. I wish the swimmers all the best for the year ahead. Swimming New Zealand is in good hands with some fantastic talent. I thank the team at Swimming New Zealand for their tireless effort to get this championship back on track under restrictions, to the technical officials that have tirelessly worked all week, to the coaches, to the swimmers. Well done. This is Scott Rice signing off, and we'll see you at NAGS in a couple of weeks' time.